Okay, let me know in the chat which market do you trade. Okay, so that later on I can talk more about the market. Okay. Yes, okay, so Jason, okay, from Hong Kong, okay, Hong Kong market, Cecilia, US, Singapore. Okay, very good. And King, US, Hong Kong, Singapore, very good, very good. So don't worry, okay, let's go through this few market, okay, these few market, and let's find out, okay, what are the opportunities in the market? What are opportunities in the market? Okay. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so how do we identify? Okay, how do we identify whether the market is good or not? Okay, so this is the number one question, right? So number one question over here. Okay, how to determine whether the market is good or not? Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, how to determine the market is good or not? Okay, is it just that, determine whether this stock is good, then we should be buying? Is it that way? Okay, the answer is no, right? Okay, as you can see, if the stock you choose is very good, but the market is not very good, what happened? Even the good stock will still drop, right? So what's happening right now, right? What's happening right now? So let's have an understanding of the market, right? Okay, so what's happening right now is stocks like Tesla, a lot of people say, oh, this is very good, it's very good. But is it going up? It's not, right? Okay, stocks like Apple cannot say that it's not good, right? Okay, it must be good, right? World biggest company, right? But is it going up? It is not really going up. Right? It is still kind of downtrend, right? And stocks like Microsoft, it cannot say that it's not good. No? Okay, it cannot say that it's not good. It's one of the best company, right, over the past 10, 20 years. Okay, so what's happening now? Okay, it's not whether the company good or not good. It's not about the fundamental. It is about the general market sentiment. So general market sentiment overall is on a downtrend. Of course, now it's a very cheap period. Okay, if you still have cash, actually you stand a very good chance to double your money in the next 10 years. You stand a very good chance as long as now you got money. If now you don't have money, then of course there's nothing to double. Okay, so over here, what I'm saying here is talking about the next 5 years, talking about the next 10 years. Right now, of course, it's a very, very important period. But for the next few weeks, for the next few months, the next quarter, things still haven't formed yet. Okay, the market still haven't turned yet. Okay, so first of all, how to determine market whether good or not? Okay, is whether we see the stock, right? Is there stocks that is going on the uptrend? So if the stock is going on the uptrend, okay, if you see stock that's making this is a low, this is a higher low, okay, this is a higher low, this is a higher low. If you see stock making higher low and higher low and higher low, these are the key sign. If you see stock making higher high, okay, higher high, these are the very important. So the more stock going on the higher high, higher low, okay, it means that the market is better. The market is better. So if only 1 out of 1,000 stock is on the uptrend, then the chances of the market going up is very little. If you got 10 out of 1,000, still very low chance. But when you have 100, okay, stocks, right, going on the uptrend, means what? Means things are getting better. So are we in this scenario? Okay, are we in this scenario? This is the question. Okay, this is the question. And when are we going into this scenario where we have 1,000 stocks and then start to see 100 stocks going on the uptrend already? Understand what I mean? Okay, so basically, what happened is currently we are in a downturn. So in this downturn, very minimal stocks, right, is going on the uptrend. Only 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 stocks. Very low percentage of the population is going up. So when very low percentage of the population is going up, means what? Means most of the stocks, they are going down. Okay, so they are going in this direction. So over here, let's see. Okay, let's see what is happening here. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So with the system, right? The system blue color represent the uptrend, red color represent the downtrend. Blue color represent uptrend, red color represent downtrend. So when you see stocks like PayPal, okay, you can tell that the red color is going down and down and down and down and down and down and down until now, still red color. Okay, but the market don't base on PayPal. PayPal is just one out of that 1,000. Okay, PayPal is just one out of that 1,000. Okay, so but some of the stocks are more important, right? Stocks like Amazon. Okay, Amazon, is it important? One of the important stocks? Probably yes, right? Because one of the big market cap. Okay, big market cap means what? Means the stocks, right, is 1.1 trillion, 1.1 trillion. So 1.1 trillion in the whole universe, right? This stock universe, right? Is it important stock? Yes. So stocks like this still haven't recovered, still haven't go blue color, haven't go uptrend. Okay, so same thing just now, the Tesla still haven't turned uptrend, still red color. And the good news, just now we saw this, right? I never tell you, but I saw already. Okay, the good news is Microsoft turned blue already. So when Microsoft turned blue, and if you see other turn blue, right? Like Facebook, right? If Facebook turn blue, okay, if Apple turn blue, okay, that are better scenario. Those are the better scenario. So as of now, for the tech stocks, okay, for the tech stocks, it is not yet, okay, not yet. A little bit more. If these 2 weeks can push through, then probably there's a better opportunity, better sign, okay, more probability, higher probability. As of now, all these Nvidia, okay, they are not doing very well. Okay, they are very weak. Okay, they're very weak. These are AMD, they are very weak. They are not doing well at all. Okay, they're not doing well at all. So this week, hopefully, okay, hopefully you see some more recovery. And when you see 1 week recovery, 2 week recovery, 3 week recovery, and so on, then there is a chance that the market recover. But as of now, still probably like if you see profit, then you take profit and wait for the market to stabilize, because still, okay, US market is still not that fantastic. Okay, so how do we know, right? How do we know? So with the system, right, with this system, right, what we can do is we can use the system to find out what are the stocks, right, that is on the uptrend. So what I do here is I use this screener called stage 2. So stage 2 are the ones that the stocks, right, that is currently blue color. Okay, blue color. So in Singapore, one of the strongest stock is UOL. Okay, by the way, I just suddenly switched to Singapore. Hope you all don't mind. I just make sure that everybody gets a little bit of information, okay, in case some people are waiting for Singapore stocks. Okay, so UOL, Hong Kong Land, these are the stronger ones. So far, it's still surviving. Okay, ST Engineering, so far is still surviving, still positive, still strong. Dairy Farm actually is very strong. Actually, is very strong. Why? Because during this period, STI is actually not rising. It's actually going down. But at the same period, this dairy farm, right, start to recover. And today, right, okay, today is a good day where the funds start to move in, right, start to some buying happening. Why? Because you see ST Engineering has a positive day. You see UOL have a positive day. So these are the strong stock that yesterday is blue color and today actually move up. Okay, so what I mean here is this. Yesterday is already blue color. That means it is already considered as a strong stock for current situation. Stage 2, right? Okay, it means blue color. today the price action actually kind of confirm, right, that this stock is strong. This stock is strong. Okay, so that's why, these are the few stocks. Okay, these are the few stocks. So Hong Kong Land today not so strong, but UOL, ST Engineering, Dairy Farm, the stock today move is actually a pretty good price action. So Ascenders REITs, okay, Sembcorp Industry never move lah. But you know why Sembcorp Industry never move? You know why? Because the oil stocks actually supposed to drop. Okay, the oil stocks. Okay, so a lot of oil stocks in the US market actually already dropped, like, waterfall already. Okay, a lot of stocks, right? Okay, like in US, previously very strong, but the oil stocks, many of them, right, they actually drop very quickly. Okay, drop very fast. Okay, drop very fast. So Sembcorp never drop. Is considered very lucky. Very lucky. Okay, so you can see, Mapletree Industrial. You can see, like, some of these stocks, Sheng Siong already start to move a little bit. Okay, so the overall Singapore market is not exactly very strong, but there are some stocks. Okay, they are, like Cheng Seng, Silver Lake, UOL, ST Engineering, Dairy Farm, Ascenders REITs, and Mapletree Industrial, right? All these few, right, they are the few stock that is having a very healthy volume and staying strong in current situation. Okay, the rest of Singapore market, right, is not as strong. Okay, the rest of the Singapore market is not as strong. So over here, all this what Yang Zijiang, got to be really careful. Okay, got to be really careful when it turns its red color. Okay, so this could be the start of a drop or something. Okay, a correction. So we got to be careful on this. So just now the few stocks is the Singapore stocks. So when you look at stage 2, right, when you look at like Nasdaq, right, okay, you can see what are the stocks that is strong right now. So there are many stocks. Okay, so we got to prioritize what we see. So what is the priority? Number one priority is whether this stock is popular or not. Okay, whether this stock is popular. So again, when I see SQQQ still here, that means the market still not very strong. Still haven't get out of the bear market yet. Why? Because SQQQ, right, is actually the short Nasdaq. Shorting one, okay? Shorting one. Bearish Nasdaq. So if this is still on the uptrend, okay, if this is still on the uptrend, we will never get a bull market. Okay, but the good news is what? The good news is just need to drop 2 weeks or 1 week in below this trend line, right? Probably we will get some bullish trend soon. So we are just sitting here, right? You can see just sitting here. So this SQQQ is the inverse, the opposite of the bull market. Okay, so this is the opposite. Okay, so other stocks like Amgen. Okay, what company is this? Drug manufacturer. Okay, they are doing well. Pinduoduo, China stocks is hanging around, but start to show some weakness. Last night just start to show some weakness. Okay, so Vertex Pharmaceutical. So these are the strong stocks. Biotech. Okay, biotech. Okay, and you can see like Zoom. Okay, Zoom, of course, is not really a tech stocks, but I mean not really a biotech, but I mean not really. It's not a biotech. Okay, so Zoom, right, is one of the strongest tech stocks so far, and one of the popular stocks in the market, in the Nasdaq. Okay, and then the rest is all these like AstraZeneca, Baidu, Li Auto, China stocks. Okay, China stocks, and some stocks like this Monster Beverage are very special. Okay, they are stronger than the market. When the market is falling, they are actually rising. Okay, so you can see what's happening in the market. Okay, where is the very popular tech stocks? AMD, Apple, all that. They are not in the stage 2. Not in the stage 2. So stage 2 is filled with a lot of biotech stocks, pharmaceutical stocks, and China stocks. Okay, and China stocks. So so that is what's happening in the market. So in the market currently, okay, the biotech, okay, bioscience, all this biotech, these are the stocks that is actually moving. The rest is actually not as strong. And all these stocks, right, not just moving, they move up with good volume, okay, with a very healthy volume. So this is also like kind of like telling you that, you know, the big funds, they are also watching the biotech sector, okay, the healthcare, the biotech sector. Okay, so same thing when you go to NYSE. When you go to NYSE, okay, do we see a lot of bank stocks, oil and gas? Okay, is oil and gas still here? All the oil and gas, right, is gone. Okay, so previously, right, one of our favorite is ConocoPhillips. Okay, so very lucky, we sold this, and then this thing crashed like crazy. Okay, if not, again, we will suffer a big loss into this situation. Previously, also one of our favorite stock, okay, Freeport, SGX, right? Okay, so previously we had one of our favorite, one of the uptrend strong stocks, but again, right now you can see that Freeport is also down. So the commodity stocks, okay, commodity stocks, gold mining stocks, oil, okay, oil and gas exploration, okay, this is oil mining, okay, and those are like metal stocks, right, commodity stocks, right. What is happening now? What's happening now? You all know what's happening? This Newmont is one of the Newmont is actually one of the gold miner, right? Gold miner. Okay, so a lot of these stock, they are falling. Barrick, okay, these are gold miner, gold miner. Okay, so when all these stocks is falling, okay, all these stocks is falling, what is it telling us? When the what we call fertilizer, okay, so when the fertilizer is falling, what is it telling us? What is it telling us? It's telling us that the inflation might have just peaked already. The inflation that we are worried about, wow, food increase price and blah blah blah, right? All these things, right, might have come to an end already. Might have come to an end already. So oil start falling. Oil is the last one, actually. Oil is the last one. Fertilizer start falling first. Gold start to fall. Okay, and these are like, these metal stocks start to fall. Okay, so FCX is copper, right? Copper. So start to fall like quite a lot, right? 50, 40%, 50%, right? From the peak. Okay, so now it's about 50%. Okay, so all this is telling us what? It's telling us that the inflation might have come to a peak already, because all these companies previously, they are going up a lot. Okay, because like this Mosaic, right, is going up a lot because the inflation is very serious, very strong. So this is a fertilizer company, okay, agriculture input. They make more money because the fertilizer price increase a lot. Okay, so when this also start to drop, this also start to drop, it means, okay, it means, the the inflation problem, okay, is getting a solution already. Okay, it's getting a solution. So this thing, of course, the news haven't announced yet. Right? The news haven't announced yet, but soon, okay, soon you will see. Okay, soon you will see, because of course they won't tell you now. Okay, they won't tell you now. Soon you will see that things start to change. So in Malaysia, right? Okay, or in Singapore, right? Okay, like stocks like Bumi Tama Agri. Okay, so you can see that the inflation have peaked in May and June, and you can see Golden. What happened to Golden Agri? Okay, so all these agri, right? Okay, palm oil, right? Okay, like this Malaysia one, SOP. Okay, there's all now fall back to the start of the year price. Okay, start of the year price. Okay, so what does it tell us? This palm oil, the price start to crash already. So all the commodity crash, it means that we are coming to an end of this inflation, which means there's a chance that the money go back to these tech stocks. Okay, let me repeat one more time. Okay, when what happened previously, right? Previously, this money, right, flow into this what we call fertilizer, oil and gas, and all these thing, right? Okay, copper, metal, gold, commodities. So there's a commodity boom. So a lot of people, all rush there. Okay, all rush there. So after the thing finished already, now there's a lot of selling. So that why I say so many times selling. Can you imagine these stocks? Okay, drop from $6 to $4. Okay, so this is Genting Plantation, right? So Genting Plantation. So it dropped. Okay, so a lot of funds flow out of commodities. Okay, all this what Wilma, sure, it doesn't look good as well. Okay, so when money flow out, okay, they're not going anywhere. Soon, okay, they will choose some place to go. Soon they will choose some place to go. So it could possibly go back to tech stock, because ultimately for the long run, we still need to innovate, we still need to improve our life. And where's this place? Is usually three places, right? Number one is technology, number two is biotech and medical healthcare, and number three is the consumer discretionary. Okay, so these three places is where the most growth will be. Okay, these three places where we spend most of our money. Okay, one is on technology, two is on the medicine, biotech, and all that. The third one is the things that we don't need. Okay, like a new iPhone and all that. Okay, so what about Occidental Petroleum, OXY? OXY is one of the stock that held up the best. So you got to kudos to Warren Buffett. But it also kind of dangerous. Okay, because why? If oil price continue to drop, then there will be a problem. Okay, there will be this delay, delay drop lah. Delay drop, because everybody is falling, right? So if you look at like XOM, okay, you look at like this Chevron, okay, SLB, Schlumberger, okay, everybody is falling. Okay, anything do with oil and gas equipment, drilling, and everything, right? Everybody is falling. Okay, so OXY is the strongest. It's the strongest, the best as of now. So we also don't know, right? Nobody knows. So got to be careful, okay? It's got to be careful. Unless the oil price start to go bounce back, then yes, OXY is one of the best stock right now. One of the best oil and gas stock right now. But if oil price continue to drop, the environment is going to be bad for oil and gas, then this is the thing. So you want it to go up or not? That's the thing, the question here. Okay, do you want the oil price to go up? If oil price continue to go up, means what? Means inflation stay. Inflation stay means what? Interest rate go higher. Okay, so if interest rate go higher, tech stock continue to drop. Okay, so ultimately, it's like a seesaw now. So if oil is coming down, no more this inflation problem, then maybe the tech stock will recover. But anyway, okay, we are not trying to predict whether the tech stock will bounce or not. But more important is look at the stage 2, look at these stocks. Some of these stocks, right, they are not so much related to the current situation. So like this UNH is what? Healthcare plans. Okay, Pfizer is what? Medical. So Pfizer is having this consolidation. Not sure it will continue to break out, but in a bigger picture, right? Actually, Pfizer is having a lot of a higher low. MRK is a medicine company. Cigna is a healthcare plan also. So healthcare plan stocks, okay, is actually the strong sector in the US right now. Eli Lilly, okay, Eli Lilly is what? Is also drugs. So drugs, we got Eli Lilly, we got Pfizer, we got ABV. You know, this is the strong sector. So you can see this is the ABV. So blue color, it went up, red color, it go down, blue color went up, red color went down, and so on, right? So now, it start to have some blue color. So blue color. So the trend start to turn uptrend. Okay, so this is a BMY. So BMY also break out of the new high, but now it's having a pullback. Now it's probably near the support level. So in other words, this BMY is also a strong stocks right now. Also the drugs, okay, sector, the drug sector. So medicine, okay, medicine. Other than that, the US market, right, is pretty dead. Okay, MCK is a medical distribution. So medical, drugs, Dollar General. Okay, Dollar General surprisingly is very nice looking chart. This one we call a stair-step pattern. Stair-step pattern. So stocks with a stair-step pattern is actually more like organized. Okay, more organized. So more organized means what? Means easier to make money. Easier to make money. So Dollar General, okay, is on an uptrend, is very organized, and things like that. Okay, so the rest, right? You can see, a lot of these companies, they are not very organized. They are just like suddenly up, suddenly down, whipsaw, sideways. Okay, once a while, you will see something like this. Okay, with a kind of like a stair-step pattern. These are the better pattern. Okay, so as it go lower and lower, it becomes smaller company. So smaller company means that what? Means that these are not the stocks that we like to see. Okay, so basically, some of the companies, they start to have this higher low, and higher high. So these are the good sign. But these are not a very big company. They are just $4 billion company. So some of the small stocks, they start to recover. However, the market still need bigger company to come back. So where are the bigger company? Are they in stage 1? Okay, is there a big company come back to stage 1? ARKK. Okay, ARKK come back to stage 1. Okay, Roblox. Okay, Roblox come back to stage 1. These are the good sign. Okay, so Snowflakes come back to stage 1. DoorDash come back to stage 1, which means what? Which means surprisingly, the one that dropped a lot, now they start to come back a little bit, which is better than nothing. Okay, better than nothing. So those are big company, not yet. Okay, not yet. Not many. Okay, ABV is in stage 1. S&P Global, this is the exchange. Okay, is in stage 1. ServiceNow, okay, Palantir, okay, is in stage 1. Oracle is back in stage 1. These are good sign. Okay, good sign. So they are little bit of good sign. Okay, which means what? Which means overall market, okay, not yet. Where are they? You look at stage 4. Stage 4. So when you see stage 4, there are many familiar names still here. Okay, like all these SPY, DJU, all these ETF, right? XOP, JPM, JP Morgan, Bank of America. So if this didn't recover, didn't turn around, we cannot be too bullish. Because Bank of America is one of the big index stock. Okay, big index stock. So if you see a lot of stocks, right, that traded 1 billion a day is still in the stage 4, it means that the market, right, is still under a downtrend situation. Okay, FCX, okay, still under a downtrend. Okay, still on the downtrend. So TSM, okay, TSM still on the downtrend. Okay, Shopify is still here, still on the downtrend. Berkshire Hathaway is still here, still on the downtrend. So Disney, Visa, and so on, right? Still on the downtrend. So same thing, you look at NASDAQ, okay, the top traded one, if it is still there, okay, it's still there, okay, it is still on the stage 4, okay, so if you rank it up, and you got Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, AMD, Google, Facebook, Micron, Broadway, Broadcom, Netflix. If all these stocks is still here, right, that means the general market is still down, So if you really want to buy anything, it's better what? It's better to don't stick to the general market. It's better to stick to a certain sector. Agree or not? Agree or not? Okay, so it's better to stick to a certain sector. So what is the strongest sector? The strongest sector right now is the China stocks and the biotech medical stocks sector. How about finance? Okay, finance is here, right? Just now we go to stage NYSE, stage 4. How many is bank? Okay, how many is bank? So you got like JP Morgan, you got like Bank of America. Okay, you got like Visa, you got like Master, you got like Wells Fargo's. Okay, it's all still on the downtrend. So on the right side here, okay, there is a sector, right? And this sector show you, right? Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Bank of America. Okay, it's all on the downward trend. Okay, downward trend. So which means not that fantastic for now. Okay, so if market were to recover, I believe Nike should be turning around. Okay, all these are the core index stocks. So if they are not turning around, which means if American Express is not turning around, which means the market is still down, still weak. Okay, so all these are the important stocks. Why? Because their daily transaction, right? Okay, is one of the highest in the whole market. Okay, how about Moderna? Moderna, I never really see, but if you want to see, we can see, right? Moderna is also turning around. Okay, also quite okay price action over the past few days. Okay, but other than that, I got nothing to say about Moderna also. Okay, is this the strongest one? So among the stocks, right, there's a Moderna, Vertex, Regeneron, BioNTech. So the strongest one is the blue color here. You see it? Do you see this like blue color? So compared to the last one whole year, right? Blue color, which is Vertex Pharmaceutical, is the strongest. Second is Regeneron. Okay, so usually we want to see, right, whether the stock is strong or not. Okay, as compared to the same sector, same industry. Okay, so Vertex is the strongest. So how Vertex look like? Vertex look like VRTX. Looks like this. Okay, looks like this. So looks like this means what? When everybody is falling, he is actually going up, and he's the first few stock that try to break into new high. Okay, they are the first few stocks that try to break into new high. So these are the stocks that we want to pay more attention. Okay, so that is for US market. So in other words, actually US market also not easy. Okay, not easy. Okay, so let's take a look at this Hong Kong market. So Hong Kong market, when you do the same screening, right? Okay, same screening. Stage 4 is the downtrend one, the most downtrend. Okay, and we rank it up with the most popular stock. Number one stock you recognize or not? So the number one stock is Tencent. So Tencent is one of the weakest stock, weakest big cap stock. Okay, mega cap stocks, the weakest mega cap stock. Okay, which means if you compare this and Alibaba, Alibaba at least got bounced a bit these few days, these 2 weeks, these 3 months, at least got bounced, go up. Right? So Tencent is actually not really having the bounce, not having the bounce. So in other words, this is not a good scenario, right? Because other stocks, Meituan also went up. Okay, Meituan also went up, also have a very nice higher low setting. So if you draw trend line or what, right? Okay, this is actually what we call a strong support. Okay, a strong support. So they are having this a starting uptrend. So of course we believe that it is still uptrend until when? Until one day if it turn around and break the trend. Okay, so as long as it's like this, we believe that maybe it can go higher from here. Okay, so stage 4, right, is the lousiest stock, downtrend stock, the stock that never move. They are all in stage 4. The better one will go into stage 1. Stage 1. So stage 1 is the stock that start to turn already. So from here, what do you see? You see this CCB, you see the ICBC, okay, you see the Mengniu Dairy. These are the big market cap index stock. Okay, banks and Mengniu Dairy and CSPC, these are the index stocks. Index stocks. So when you see index stocks start to turn, means not bad. The market is reacting well. Okay, reacting well. Okay, so and you see banks start to turn, the market is reacting well. But however, the bank stock is not the one that we want to see. Okay, not the stock that we like to buy. So stage 1, you have a lot of stock that start to come up, but the most important stock, right, actually is in stage 2. So let's move to stage 2. So for Hong Kong, okay, when you look at the stage 2, you got Alibaba, you got Meituan, you got the Hang Seng ETF, you got JD, you got BYD. Okay, these are very strong stocks and they are mega caps. Mega caps. So when you see the blue arrow, okay, the blue arrow start to work well, the blue arrow start to work well, the blue arrow start to work well, it tells you that the market is good. The market is good for now. For now, okay? For how long, we don't know. Okay, it depends on the market lah. Okay, so stocks like Wuxi Bio, okay, you can see the blue arrow. Okay, after the blue arrow, the price shoot up 4 days, 5 days. After this blue arrow, the stocks went up continuously. So when you see this, right, it means that what? It means that the market is getting better. In fact, this is very good. Understand? Okay, so over here, it means what? It means the Hong Kong market. Okay, the Hong Kong market right now is considered as bullish market. Not exactly a very clear bull market, but it is much bullish than it used to be. Okay, so previously it dropped like this. Okay, dropped like this. But now, okay, since the blue color happened, okay, now it is very strong. Okay, very strong. So stocks like Li-Ning, okay, Li-Ning is also up, pullback, and all that. So AIA also very strong, Li Auto also very strong. So a lot of people will ask like, oh, like that, so many, how to choose? Right? So many, how to choose? So what we do, right, is you notice or not? Okay, if the stock have a blue arrow, okay, a blue arrow, usually, right, it is a better situation. If the stocks have this blue arrow, right, okay, it could be the turning point. Okay, it could be the turning point or the starting point of the next move. So when you see blue arrow, okay, how can we find stock with blue arrow? So in this scenario, right, when you screen PT short-term blue arrow, you will see some stocks that come out. And what I do is I will rank it up. So the first one is BYD. So this one got blue arrow. Followed by Tracker Fund. So with Tracker Fund having a blue arrow, it means Hong Kong market in general is actually a turning point today. Okay, it's actually like a a buying point. Okay, a buying point. So a lot of stocks with this blue arrow means there is an opportunity. So this stock, right, small SMOOR 6969. This one, right, actually, previously when I see this stock, right, I don't think it's a very good stock. I think it's very dangerous. It dropped very fast. It keep on going downtrend. But recently, I see that this stock have this upward pullback, upward pullback, upward pullback. It is very organized. And is this stock a lousy stock or not? Okay, then I see the market cap. Wow, this stock is $140 billion company. So is it small company or big company? Okay, is it small company or big company? Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Galaxy Entertainment. Galaxy Entertainment is 200 billion. Okay, Sense China is 150 billion. Okay, Fuyao Glass is 100 billion. So this small is actually not small. Okay, it's actually not small. So in other words, this is having a very nice looking chart pattern. Okay, climbing the stairs. Okay, so let's I actually put this in my watch list. Okay, I actually put this in my watch list. So it's a tobacco. So a bit of I'm not sure whether there's a marijuana. Okay, maybe got marijuana, but it's tobacco company. So things like that, right? Maybe market so bad, more people smoking or what? I don't know. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So we are looking for stocks. Among the list, short-term blue arrow, we're looking for stocks that have a what we call organized pullback. Organized pullback, organized move. Organized pullback, organized move. Okay, not a very random kind of move. Not a very random kind of move. Okay. So when you see like this, it's very volatile. It's very volatile. So it's very random. Okay, but among the list, like this is very organized. It is very organized. So there are different kind of a blue arrow. So we want to find those that is a more organized. So today there's many stocks having a blue arrow, which means it's actually quite positive for the Hong Kong market. Okay, so why? Because many stocks is already in the stage 2, okay, and US is not even in stage 1. US is not even in stage 1. Hong Kong already in stage 2. So when US start to move or what, maybe the overall sentiment is getting even better. Okay, so in other words, Hong Kong market is currently one of the strongest market right now. Okay, one of the strongest market. So same thing, you can do this on, Shanghai, Shenzhen. So Shanghai, Shenzhen, also you can run the same scan, and also you can rank it up and see, So if you see like Guizhou Maotai, okay, all these stocks, right, they're having their signals, okay, having their signals. It's actually a good sign. Okay, it's actually a good sign that the market is having a bounce very quickly after having a pullback. Okay. All right. So questions. Okay, Ping An. Okay, Ping An. So Ping An, what's up with Ping An? Ping An is basically an index stock. So is it the strongest among the life insurance? Is the life insurance the strongest sector? Actually, no. Okay, actually, no. So for Hong Kong, right, if you look at so far, BYD is the strongest. BYD is strongest. BYD already break new high. Already break into the new high, the highest point right now. Okay. So some other, we call it a similar sector, Yati, right? Okay, Yati is actually a electric EV motor. EV motor. So even Yati is also having this like strong uptrend. Let me just open again. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, so again, like just now I'm talking about this Yati. Okay, Yati. So Yati, right, is also a very strong uptrend. So EV is one of the strong sector. China EV is usually one of the strong sector. So other than that, for Hong Kong, a lot of stocks like Wuxi Bio, right? This is a global trend. Global trend. So even US is having a biotech trend right now. Okay, so there's a lot of biotech. 2833. I don't know what's that. 2833. It's going to delist soon. Hang Seng HS ETF. Okay, I'm not sure about this. Okay, this one I really like never really see this. Okay, so we have seen some stocks. Okay, so if you got any questions, you can let me know. Okay, so what's the conclusion? What's the conclusion? Okay, Hong Kong is already in stage 2. So if you look at the overall market for Singapore, is there's not many stocks in stage 2. Okay, a lot of the blue chip, everything is in stage 4. So if you want to get in early or what, right? Okay, the index seems to have settled down here at like DBS is settling at $30. This seems to be like a strong support. Okay, so far, all this, they are having a support over here right now. So there is a chance, okay, that we get a rebound in the next 2-3 weeks. There is a chance. Okay, there's a chance. Okay, so what's the difference between ultimate bull and PT strong up? What's the chance? Or what's the difference? Ultimate bull is more uptrend. Okay, it's more uptrend. That means like, in the class, we talk about this thing called top right corner. Top right corner. Okay, so ultimate bull is the top right corner. Okay, strong up stage 2. Stage 2 is just like here. This is stage 2. Stage 2. Ultimate bull is much higher. Okay, so like example, Kuaishou. This is stage 2, but this is not ultimate bull. It's not at the here. It's here. Okay, so stage 2 is just blue color. Okay, it's just blue color. So in current market, okay, you can't get much stocks in ultimate bull, but you still have more stocks in stage 2. Why? Because the market is still at the low side. The market is still at the low side. Understand? So when market is still at the low side, stage 2 will give you more stocks. Okay, will give you more stocks. Okay, Tiger Mat. Okay, Tiger Mat, yes. Okay, it's one of the stock that I put it in my watch list last week. Last week only. I mean, last few days. Last few days. So it's actually one of the strongest, okay, stocks. But do remember, we have this thing called the Smart Money Index. When the Smart Money Index reach 100%, which means this blue color bar, right, reach 100, reach the highest point. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means short term, you might see some profit taking because the big players buy here and they pump it up. So over here, when it reach 100%, you got to be a bit careful. Okay, so usually we will take profit when it hit 100%. And later on, when it is time to buy, then we will actually buy back later when there's a blue arrow or something like that. All right. Okay. So over here, let me see tonight for US market. Okay, for US market. So what I do is my routine is I will look at short-term blue arrow and I will look into NASDAQ. Not many stocks, and all these stocks, some of them is very low in the volume. Okay, not very organized. So I'm not getting, this kind, not very organized, very volatile pattern. So it's not very organized. This is very organized. This is very organized. Okay, but again, also don't have the support level, the very strong support. But this is one of the interesting one. And this is one of the interesting one. This is very organized buying. Organized buying. Okay, we call it persistent buying. This is very organized. Okay, this is very organized, very organized, very organized. Small candle. Okay, so these are the nicer one. So same thing, biopharmaceutical, adapt health, and all that. This is too small already. Okay, too small, 100 over million only. Okay, so over here, there's like two of them. Okay, maybe we will put in the worksheet, but it's not very good lah. If you just have 5 or 6 stocks in the list. Okay, that means it's not exactly the day to buy. If it's the day to buy, you will see this list full. Okay, a lot of stocks. Okay, so over here, same thing. We rank it up with the value, and then we see. Okay, so this is very organized. Okay, so up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, very like there's a consolidation there. So over here also not much. So which means tonight, okay, it's not a good strategy to look at this short-term blue arrow. But however, if you look at the first blue arrow, wow, okay, there's a lot of stocks start to change trend. So these are some of the stocks that start to turn around. So some of the stocks start to turn around. So first blue arrow. So there's a different strategy. So some of this strategy, they help us to get in on the midterm trend. So it's down, 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 and then here is the start of the midterm trend. So these are the good sign. Okay, some of these stocks. Okay, these are very organized, and then start to have a first blue arrow. So some of the stock is already turning. And some of these stocks, they are already turning. So this ball, down, 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 and then now start to turn around. Okay, so tonight, okay, it's not of course there's definitely some stocks to watch. Okay, and the place to watch, right, is it's like still everywhere. Okay, it's still everywhere. That means US market right now is mostly the bottom catching. It's not our favorite strategy, but some of you, when you catch the bottom, you still possible to make money. But then it's not a very strong market yet. Okay. Any difference between PT short-term blue arrow and PT stage 1 turn up? Yes, there is a difference. Okay. There's a difference. Can stage 2 go back to stage 1? Can stage 2 go back to stage 1? Cannot. Okay, cannot. Stage 2 cannot go back to stage 1. Okay. So difference, what's the difference? Okay. First blue arrow is the start of the trend. Okay, start of the trend is first blue arrow. This is the start of the trend. Beginning. This is the start of the trend, first blue arrow. So when you see like this, right? This is the start of the trend. Start of the trend. That means the small cap is having the head start right now. The S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the QQQ, these are the mega caps. Mega caps haven't have the blue arrow, but ARKK is having the blue arrow. So ARKK having a blue arrow means what? It means stocks like Unity, stocks like Bill.com, this kind of stocks, right? Stocks like these kind of like Roblox, they are leading the first move. They are leading the first move. So Roblox is actually moving up, pull back, moving up, pull back. It's actually doing better than things like AMD, Nvidia. It's doing better than Meta platform, because all these they haven't even have the turn yet. Okay, so who is leading? Okay, who is leading? Okay, which are the stocks that's leading? Okay, you look at stage 1. Okay, you look at the Nasdaq. Okay, and then you rank it up. Here you will see, right, CrowdStrike. These are the stocks that is leading. So some of the tech stocks, smaller company, Intuit, okay, they are actually having higher low, and they are actually having this move before the QQQ, the Nasdaq start moving. Okay, so who is leading? The smaller company, Datadog. Okay, they are leading the move. Okay, team. They are having a double bottom, and then they are leading the move. Okay, leading the move. So smaller companies, okay, smaller companies currently is leading the move. Okay, currently is leading the move. So this is what the market is telling us. Okay, so currently, MangoDB is having this like kind of like stronger support. Okay, as you compare to the bigger cap is still, still here and there, here and there. All right, so that's the thing here, right? So if you are looking at US market, the US market, the smaller companies, okay, or the what we call the smaller cap, right? Okay, they are having a lot of this first blue arrow, which means you don't have to be very bearish right now talking about recession and all that. As long as all this is still blue, there is a chance. Okay, the longer it stays blue, the better the chance. Okay, the better the chance. Okay, I share biotech ETF. Okay, so a lot of these they are already in the stage 1. Okta, these are already in the stage 1. So all this, that's why ARKK is having the first blue arrow. Okay, so yeah, so those are the clue that the market is showing us. What I'm doing here is just to share with you through the system. So this is an analysis. How do you know which is smaller cap and bigger cap for US? Okay, bigger cap actually very obvious, right? Bigger cap, okay, if you look at this stage 4, stage 4 in Nasdaq. Okay, all this because we gone through many times. Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, Amazon. These are the biggest company that if you in the market long enough, you will recognize them, like Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon, AMD, Google, Facebook, Micron, and all that. Okay, so their market cap is in billions. Sorry, in trillions. Okay, in trillions. Okay, so in trillions. So these few represent most of the big cap. Okay, and stocks like TSM, all this, they are considered like big cap. Stocks like JP Morgan, these are considered like pretty big companies. Stocks like ExxonMobil, these are pretty big. Stocks like MasterCard, Visa, okay, MasterCard, Visa, 300 billion, all this. Okay, Visa, okay, these are pretty big. Stocks like Airbnb is not pretty big, but it's very popular. It's very popular. It's not very big, but it's actually very popular. Okay, so but again, it's like also consider those like very popular and big companies. So far, the popular and big companies, are they turning around? No. Okay, who is turning around? Okay, who is turning around? Those like, okay, so all these like Roku, Airbnb, they're not turning. Okay, they're not turning. Okay, the one that is turning is the one that is in stage 1. In stage 1. So you look at the stage 1 and you look at the rank it up with the biggest traded value. Okay, so you will see the biggest one is Microsoft. So if you ask me, is the market really good? No, because the big boys is still suffering. The smaller one start to move first in current scenario. So Intuit, CrowdStrike. So these are the like 39 billion, 100 billion, okay, 20 billion, Datadog 30 billion market cap, 29 billion, 10 billion, 90 billion, okay, Plug Power 10 billion, and all that. Fortinet 48 billion. So when you look at this, what is happening here? What is happening in the market? Okay, what's happening in the market? A lot of small companies, they are turning from the bottom and they are staying strong. They are staying strong. Okay, they are staying strong. So like this is Nasdaq, right? It's 25 billion. It's an exchange, Nasdaq exchange, not the Nasdaq ETF. Okay, so this is what? This is what? Higher low, and this is what? Higher high. So higher high, higher low is better than the downtrend. It's better, much better. Okay, much better. So there are some turning, but yes, still need time. So basically, no matter how many times I say, it doesn't change now. We still need time. We still need time. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, things get better. And if you look at this like QQQ, right? Okay, currently, okay, we are having this like a small higher low, small one, a very small one, like that only. Okay, it's just here only. But it is a good situation where we have a 4 days down and we have this like 3-day up now. So if this thing can continue, then we get more positive. But if this thing doesn't continue, we're still in a very cautious period. Okay, observe when you click on one stock, the screener always go back 1 year interval. When I click on one stock, the screener always show 1 year chart. Okay, always show 1 year chart. Why? Because we want to master the 1 year view. Okay, so we want to be the master. We want to be the expert. Okay, we want to be the expert of the 1 year view. We want to have a instinct. Okay, we want to have develop an instinct of this like a 1 year view. Okay, so good. Okay, is the market is actually getting better. So stocks like this is better, right? Stocks like this is better. So they bottom here much earlier than other people, and they are stronger than the market. They're stronger than the market. So stocks like this, okay, is actually a stronger stocks than other stocks. Okay, so you look out for stocks that is bottom earlier than other people, and also another thing very important is recover faster than other people. So far haven't really recovered. Okay, so if you see any stock that recover faster than other people, that is the one. That's one. So far, not many. Don't see anyone. Okay, not many. So let's continue to monitor the market and hope that the downtrend ends earlier. Okay, hope so. All right. Okay, so over here, first of all, before I share some stocks. Okay, before we move on, you can ask a few stocks. Let's say have 3 stocks. Okay, 3 stocks. Okay, so do you have a stock that run up a lot and you missed it, or do you have a stock that go down a lot that you didn't sell? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So maybe we can have 3 stocks to watch. Okay. Okay, so first of all, this stock Wilmar. Okay, Wilmar. Okay, so here is the sell signal. Sell signal. So if you follow the system, you get out where? You get out when red turns blue turns red. The smart money get out here, right? So the smart money get out here. If you never get out, you get stuck inside. So this green color represent the retail stock. This blue color represent the smart money. Okay, so now retail is still stuck. It is still downtrend. So we got one. Okay, the second one, Meituan. Okay, Meituan actually is still okay. It's still okay. So what is happening here? Okay, stocks is actually very uptrend. A lot of higher lows. The support is strong so far. Not much of a problem here. Okay, so smart money is in. Smart money is in here. Okay, smart money is in, digesting what is the move previously. And right now it's still blue color, still uptrend. So smart money is in, still uptrend. Not much of a problem. Okay, just that, it must break out faster lah. Don't wait so long. Okay, one of our monitored stock that's under monitor for this one. Okay, N phase, ENPH. Okay, N phase previously is very strong. Okay, and in fact, this stock bottomed earlier than many other stocks. Okay, the bottom is in February, and this stock almost break into the 3-month high. But the thing is, it's getting more and more sideways. That's the problem. It's getting more and more sideways. So it's getting messy here. It's not very organized. It's not very organized. So yeah. So logically it should be going up. But the problem is, as long as it goes sideways and sideways and sideways, too long. Okay, too long. It's like the rocket. Rocket, when you fire already, if there's not much of a movement, maybe okay, maybe we start to think, hey, whether is it the right rocket? Okay, so by right, it should start to move already, but the downward move here is very fast. So this is not a very good move. And then this downward move, okay, is not moving here and there. So it's very sideways. Okay, it's very sideways. So in other words, unless you can break out of this high 217, if not, this thing, the longer it never break out, the stronger the resistance. So it's harder to break. It's getting harder to break. But let's monitor. Let's see. Okay, the solar stocks. Solar is actually good when oil price is up. Okay, now that oil price is falling, solar also like a bit shaky, a little bit shaky. Okay, so city development. City development previously is very strong. Okay, previously is one of the strongest, but these few days it start to show weakness. Okay, so as long as it never go back up above 820, 830, okay, this one it could be a distribution, and this one, right, is breaking the support. So it's actually not good, not looking good if you cannot go back up to $8.10, $8.20, $8.30. Okay, so anything below $8.30, it's better to clear away first and wait and see. Wait and see. Before that, it was very strong. Before that, when it is here, the STI is falling. It's very strong. But these few days, it's not acting that well. Today is a good sign because today the market is up and city development up 2.1%, stronger than the market for today. Okay, so you got to monitor, make sure that faster recover back, faster breakout. That is the best case scenario. Without that, it is not very nice looking chart. Okay, one more, last one. Vicom. Okay, Vicom nothing to see. No volume, nobody trade, nobody buy, sideways, collect dividend. It's nothing much to talk about. If you're on this, you like collecting dividend, just continue to collect dividend. Okay, don't analyze because this is a no volume stock and nobody trade stock. So collect dividend is good. Okay, collect dividend is good.